Well, the thing is, I think a lot of kids these days think that you need a stacked resume to get an internship. And it obviously is kind of nerve-wracking to put yourself out there, especially if you have limited experience and not really know the direction that you want to go in.
Yeah, true.
But you kind of just have to take the opportunities that come to you, and you can't just sit there not doing anything. You got to search for it because, the jobs isn't going to come to you. You have to look for the job.
Welcome to Ask For It, a podcast about owning your career from interviews to promotions and everything in between. Hosted by Trivedi, ex-Salesforce and founder of High Performa. Every week we get into the mindset, strategy, and confidence it takes to grow on your own terms.
Chandra, thank you so much for coming on the Ask For It podcast.
Thank you so much for having me, Ami.
I'm so excited to talk to you today. I know that you're working at the HX Pickering Board of Trade, and you're also a student at Laurentian University.
Yeah, I actually just finished my last day today.
Oh my God, congrats!
Thank you so much. Thank you. Yeah, it went by so fast. It was an 8-week program, and it honestly flew by, but I've learned a lot from that and I gained a lot of experiences, so I'm really grateful for it.
Oh my God, only 8 weeks. I feel like I just met you.
I
That's
know.
crazy.
Well, we met at the Coffee Connect. That was my first Coffee Connect as well, so it was really great meeting you, and you made me feel really welcomed and comfortable when I was there. Yeah,
no, you were so great, like networking all the businesses and everything. I feel like that's such a great opportunity.
It was, and it was like kind of like my first ever networking experience in the business world.
Yeah,
and it really just helped me like understand like what a business like that looks like.
Yeah,
and how like collaborative and how much networking actually does in the business world as well.
That's awesome. And that's why I brought you on today, because I know so many students are looking for opportunities like this to like talk to businesses and see how that's kind of working.
Absolutely.
So I'd love to know, like, how did you do it?
Yeah, for sure. Well, the thing is, I think a lot of kids these days think that you need a stacked resume to get an internship. And it obviously is kind of nerve-wracking to put yourself out there, especially if you have limited experience and not really know the direction that you want to go in.
Yeah, true.
But you kind of just have to take the opportunities that come to you, and you can't just sit there not doing anything. You got to search for it because the jobs isn't going to come to you. You have to look for the jobs.
That's so true.
But it was a great opportunity that I got this internship because I was very late to the game when I did get it. All of my friends who have internships now applied back in November, December, January. So that was like kind of the time frame that you needed to apply for the summer. And I was kind of focused. It was my first year of university, so I kind of was focused on just that and not really thinking about the summertime.
Yeah.
And so then I came back home and I was like, oh shoot, like I really wish like I applied, whatever. And so my mom told me, she was like, you know what, just do it. Even if it doesn't happen, like you might as well just like try. And so that like really spoke to me because I was like, hey, like what's the worst that's going to happen is that they say no, whatever.
That's amazing.
Yeah. So I did. And then I got one. But that kind of just showed like it's never too late to, gravitate towards like your dreams and what you want to pursue.
That's so true.
Yeah.
And like I work with so many people who they're applying for jobs and they'll see the job description and they'll think, oh, I don't hit every single bullet.
Yeah.
Or, oh my God, the deadline ended.
Yeah.
But they never know who else is applying. Like you never know what the situation is.
You don't know what your competition is, right?
Exactly. But if you don't put yourself in there, you're essentially giving yourself that out 100%. Without even knowing what the actual like outcome would have been.
100%. Yeah. You never want to say no to an opportunity that might bring you to something more in the future, right?
Exactly. Like that's why the whole premise is you have to ask for these opportunities.
Yes,
I did something really similar in my career as well. Like I actually started off wanting to be a lawyer.
Okay, cool.
Yeah. And then I decided to pivot, wanted to go to business school and do my master's there.
Yes.
And I actually did not qualify at all for this master degree. But I just walked into Smith School of Business, actually, Queen's University.
Okay, nice.
I walked into their office and I said, I want to be in this program. It was a double degree with Germany. I wanted to move. And I said, I want to go there. I want to start the next semester. How do I do it?
Yeah.
And they're like, okay, well, you're missing a lot of prereqs.
Yeah.
Like maybe you should do it next year. And I'm like, nope, I want to do it this year. How do I do it? They gave me the exact answer to do it.
Really?
They told me which courses to take, what I needed, what GMAT score.
Really?
And then I just did it.
Look at you. Well, because like if that does happen to some people, most people would say like, oh, like okay, fine, like and then just leave,
Exactly.
But you're persistent with that.
Yeah, because when you want something, you just have to ask for it and do it. So I love that you did the same thing. That the opportunity was closed, but you still went for it.
Yes, 100%.
Yeah.
And I did have a small connection there. So I reached out to, I think it was like 3 different places in the Durham region. I kind of had like a suggested opportunity that I wanted to go for. It was, I didn't want to do an internship that wasn't unpaid, and I wanted to be local. I didn't want to commute to Toronto. So I reached out to like 3 different places, and then a month ago, Ali, my executive director, reached out to me, and I got an email from her, and I was looking at it. I was like, what is this? Like, I don't know someone named Ali. And then I read it, and I was like, oh shoot, like I applied for this, and I totally forgot. And so anyways, we go to a local coffee shop. We sit down, have a talk, whatever. And so I asked her, I was like, so why did you choose me out of all of the different applications that you got? Because they did have like, I think they had like 100 different applications.
Oh, wow.
And she said, well, my niece actually worked with you. I saw on your resume you worked at Lone Star.
Cool.
And she worked with you. And so I asked her about you, and she said that you were super sweet, blah, blah, blah. And so then that's why she reached out to me. So that small connection that I would not have even thought at all that would get me this opportunity got me the job.
And it kind of talks about personal branding, right? Because you never know who you meet at what times in your life.
Exactly.
And how it all kind of leads you to where you are
100%,
today.
yeah.
So that's crazy. It's not even like a referral.
Yeah, no, exactly. Well, that's the thing too. Just you got to like just be nice to everyone, and you never know who they will be connected with and how it'll get you somewhere, you know?
That's so true.
Yeah.
Did you always know that you wanted to work for like a board of trade or something like this in business?
No, I honestly am very open-minded in what I want to do. I still I'm not 100% sure like what path I want to go for with my future. Obviously something in the sports management business, but not kind of, I don't have a full like set on exactly where or what. But I had this opportunity and I took it, and I think that just speaks volume of how much you can really take in the world and how much different experiences you can gain.
Yeah.
And any opportunity is worth something, whether it's small or big. It will get you somewhere, and it got us this connection here. So
exactly. That's so true. No, that's so awesome. Any other things that you found from your board of trade that really opened the doors for you? Any opportunities that you see for yourself in this year?
It definitely showed me what I want and what I don't want in a job in the future.
Nice.
It definitely gave me experience to see. I was in specifically like the event coordination field. Working there. It was great experiences. We got to plan a bunch of different events, golf tournaments, derbies. We just had our one yesterday.
Yes, at the races. That was so much fun. And you planned it so well.
Thank you so much. Thank you. No, it was a great time. Sad I didn't win any money, but it's okay. Lost like a few dollars.
That was actually so funny.
I know. But so definitely like I love engaging with people, and I love working outside the office. So this definitely gave me the chance to realize like I definitely want to be working outside of the office. I don't want to be in an office job 9 to 5 working at my desk. So it gave me an opportunity to decide what kind of direction I want to go towards with that.
No, that's always helpful. You have to have that kind of experience to tell you what you don't want.
100%.
Versus going all in on something and then realizing.
100%.
So that's very important.
Yes, for sure, yeah.
So what's your vision for yourself one day? Like, what do you see yourself being in like 10 years?
With a high corporation sports company, obviously, I want to live outside of Canada.
Okay,
so
nice.
I'm hoping an NHL team, perchance,
very cool.
in the States. But if I do stay in Canada, I would want to work with Golf Canada. Golf is like my favorite sport.
Okay, cool.
So
I didn't know that. That's
So and my school, our professor at our school has like a lot of connections with people within Golf Canada as well.
Nice.
I know a lot of people who got internships with Golf Canada as well. So that could be an open door for me, but definitely want to work outside of Canada because not be the first place I decide to live.
No, that's true. Yeah. And you have to move away. Like I lived in Germany for 2 years.
Oh my gosh. I love that.
It was amazing. It was like a whole different experience. It changed my entire life trajectory, actually. So I always recommend to people like younger than me, like go abroad.
I think that's the thing too. Like a lot of young kids are very scared to put their foot out the door and like be somewhere where their friends or their family isn't.
Exactly.
But that's how you gain new experiences in life and kind of like see like where you want to be in the future.
Exactly.
I might go abroad. I'm not quite sure yet, but I think I do want to go abroad my 3rd year.
Okay,
we have the chance. Our school partners with a lot of different universities in mostly Europe.
Okay,
but I think I want to go to Austria.
Oh, nice. Yeah, Austria's really nice.
Yeah. I haven't been, but my uncle lives there, so it would be perfect. But definitely want to try that out. But like you were saying, it will bring new opportunities, new experiences, and it'll give me a sense of independence as well. You know, like traveling and being in a different country on your own. Definitely,
exactly.
Yeah.
It honestly changed me as a person when I did that.
Yeah.
Like I went there, didn't know anybody. So like you had to find your own apartment. You're just living this whole
I know.
life.
So like, was it expensive like living there in Germany?
Not too bad actually. It was cheaper than Canada, which was
Really?
great.
Okay, that's
I
good.
also got several scholarships to go as well, which really helped with it.
Oh my gosh.
Yeah,
Okay,
but they have lots of opportunities there in Europe to like apply for them and all of that.
Yeah.
But even with the cost, I feel like it's an investment in your future.
Yeah, for
Like
sure.
I put together the ROI on it. Like I've always been the business girl.
Yeah.
So always starting in sales. So I did like the ROI on it, and it's paid itself forward so many times
Really?
at the point I am in my career.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Was it easy to meet people?
It was, surprisingly, yeah. I actually made so many friends there.
Really?
And they're still my friends today.
Okay,
because,
that's so cool. Now you have friends all around the world.
Exactly.
Yeah.
So now every time I travel, I have someone's house to go to.
Yeah, right?
So in the end, it paid it off because I don't have to pay for hotels.
I love that. Okay,
So-
you sold me. I'm going to go.
Yeah,
to
you
Austria
have to
then.
go. It's the best opportunity.
Yeah.
Especially when you're in it as a student. Like,
Yeah.
you make friends easier because other students are there.
For
There's tons
sure.
of expats. Like,
yeah. And I think this is like the time to go to. Like, we're young enough where we don't have enough responsibilities, but we're old enough to like go on our own, right?
Exactly.
So I think definitely if I don't take this chance now, I'm going to regret it.
Yeah. You should definitely
so-
do it.
I think I will.
Yeah.
And it's only, I think it's only half a semester too, so it's not bad.
No, it's not too bad. That's
Yeah,
a good way to do
that's
it.
a
The
good
first time
one.
I went for 1 month.
Okay.
And it was like an intensive German language course.
Okay, cool.
Yeah. Yeah. I know German. So, fun fact.
Can you say something?
I'm like, hello, guten Tag, wie geht's? My German listeners are
love
going to
it.
be like, her accent, oh my God.
No, it's good. It's better than I can do. So
No, at one point I actually got really good at speaking it.
yeah. Well, I mean, if you
Yeah.
were there for 2 years, I would hope.
And I
so.
learned it for a few years too, just for fun. So I
Yeah.
have a certificate in German at Queen's as well
Really?
as part of my degree.
Oh my gosh.
Yeah. So then I went for 1 month, loved it there, decided I have to do my master degree. So I found the double degree program at Queen's,
Yeah.
applied for it, and I ended up there for almost 2 years.
That's crazy.
Now I go back every summer.
Yeah. And before that, you probably didn't even think you would even.
Oh
spend a
no, I
month
don't know anybody in
Germany.
Germany, like and German, like
And
it
now
just,
look at you. Yeah.
yeah.
Wow.
Yeah, so it
love
opened
that.
doors, and it kind of actually made me realize that sales is a career I want to go to because I became so extroverted, and I
Yes.
wasn't that extroverted before.
Yes, 100%.
Yeah, so definitely I would recommend that.
I love. Okay, fine. I'll go then.
Yeah, that's done. Book your ticket after this. But that's awesome. So I wanted to ask you more as well. Like, how do you look for opportunities, and how would you recommend that to students?
Yeah. So, well, I can tell you how I found my job. So, in Canada, there's a government funded on the Canadian website. Actually, there's a government funded job list of
Okay.
opportunities. There's a whole bunch. It's hard to like kind of scope out like what you're looking for because a lot of them are very different. But the first thing that came in my mind was event coordination. So I literally
Yeah.
like typed that in and like a whole list came out and then I kind of just like jotted down and saw like what fits into like what I'm looking for.
Okay, nice.
But honestly, literally connections. Like
Yeah.
connections is like so big in the business world.
Mhm.
And you just got to keep talking to people, networking with people
Yeah.
and see what they do, where they're from. Use LinkedIn. Everyone use LinkedIn. I promise you that is a
True.
way to get you literally connect with people who go to the same school as you or who are in the around the same business as you, and you can like text them and be like, hey, like
Yeah.
like do you have anything of it, like any internships available? Because I'm sure like a lot of people will have different connections for you. So
True.
just putting yourself out there, not being afraid to ask, because ask and you shall receive most of the
Yes.
time. And that definitely was like a huge gateway for me. So
That's awesome.
Yeah.
How do you get the confidence to just message people? Because I'm sure you don't have that big of a resume yet.
Yeah.
Going into your second year of university.
no.
So did you have any imposter syndrome? Like, how did you combat that?
Yeah. So I think confidence you have to kind of like build onto your confidence, and that's a scary thing for people because a lot of people are afraid of getting put down,
Yeah.
and you kind of just have to like take the back burner on it, be like, hey, what's the worst thing you're gonna say is no.
Okay,
And
nice.
at the end of the day, like they're like that's all they're gonna say, and
Yeah.
if they say no, then it's a no, and that wasn't meant for you.
True.
But you kind of just have to go in there, feel confident in yourself. I've been in a lot of different interviews, and confidence is the first thing that people notice in an interview. And if you don't have that, then they're not going to take you seriously.
True.
So it's hard, and it will develop over time for people. It's like an instant thing for me. It was very easy for me to show that off, but for people, obviously, it takes longer. But you kind of have to just believe in yourself. That's a huge thing in it too. And believing in yourself and being confident will get you far in life. So.
That's awesome.
Yeah.
Were you always like that? Or did you have to develop that kind of confidence?
My dad was a huge part of it.
Okay,
He's very confident in himself. He kind of like put that onto me and kind of showed me what that looks like. And I don't know, I kind of like took after that and just walking in the room, how I don't want to say how you dress, but it's true. Like how you dress and how you perceive yourself is a huge thing too, because that's the first thing people see.
Yeah.
And yeah, honestly, just go for it. And if it doesn't work out, it doesn't work out. But walk into the room like you own it.
No, I love that. I always go with that mentality.
Exactly.
Like,
you have to.
People will think I'm overdressed and everything, but no, like,
you can
I'm in
never be
sales. Like
overdressed.
your first impressions matter.
Never be overdressed.
Exactly. No, that's great advice. And you said your parents are in sales as well.
Both my parents are in sales. Yeah, my mom my dad sells RESPs.
Okay,
and
cool.
met my mom in that business and actually coached her.
Oh,
and then she ended up being way better than him.
I love that.
I don't want to say way better because they're going to be listening. So, dad, mom, you guys are equal. But and then my mom also sells insurance. So
okay, nice.
I'm surrounded that my whole life. I listen to their meetings all the time.
Yeah.
And it kind of just like reflected onto, like, I don't think I realized it, but now I do, and I realized how much of an effect that had on me.
Yeah.
I don't know where I want to go in my life. I don't know if I do want to go with sales.
Yeah.
And I don't want to like just kind of follow in their footsteps. I kind of want to make my own path.
True, I like that.
But I do love the extrovert part of it and love talking to people and love being out there in the world, not just, as I said, at a desk. So I definitely could see myself being within the sales industry. We'll see what happens. But those two are I'm very appreciative for them because they have taught me a lot.
No, that's great. And sales is so versatile as a skill. Because the fact that you're not scared of a no.
Yes.
And I coach so many salespeople because that's my background, right? I was in sales at Salesforce and now I do coaching for individuals and companies. And the main thing is that just don't be scared of the no.
Yep.
Because
100%.
if you're doing cold calls as a BDR, you're going to get hung up on.
Yes.
But as long as you can get over the fact that it's not personal, just take the no, move on to the next one.
Yeah.
Then you're going to be unstoppable as a salesperson.
Well, yeah. And you have to be like, you have to take initiative and keep calling them back, you know?
Exactly.
If it takes 3 or 4 or 5 times, like you gotta keep doing it. It's going to suck and get kind of annoying sometimes. But like once you get there, like they'll probably, and like, I think like after the 3rd, 4th time, like you're bound for them to like.
Yeah, exactly.
Finally.
It's actually 5th. 5 times.
5 times? Okay,
5 touch
fine.
points.
I was one off.
That's the golden number.
Is it?
Yeah.
Oh my
yeah.
God, I never knew
It's
that.
if you can do at least 5 touch points and they don't engage with you with the 5th, you can consider taking them off your list.
Okay.
Some people go longer.
Really?
But 5 is the
5
number.
is the maximum?
Yeah.
Okay. So I see, like, I feel like most people would give up after like the 2nd or 3rd
Exactly.
time.
That's too soon.
Yeah.
Because sometimes if you're sending emails, right, like people just don't check it.
Yeah.
Or they got busy. So maybe by the 4th one, they'll see it and that's the moment that they need it. You always have to catch them at the right time.
Yeah.
And the same thing with your job search. I always tell my clients, treat it like a sale. You never know when they're going to look at your resume. Keep sending it. You have a dream company you want to. Maybe they don't need someone today. But tomorrow, maybe the marketing director is like, oh my God, we need somebody. And your resume come across their desk.
I love that.
So you just have to find the opportunity.
Persistence.
Exactly. And I feel like that's exactly what you were doing there too.
Yes. Yeah. 100%. And you can't be doubtful either, because if you're doubtful, you'll never try. And like I said, if they end up saying no, you end up saying no, but at least you tried and you have no doubts after that, right? So,
that's so
just
true.
say yes, honestly.
I love that mindset. That's amazing. I feel like that's why we get along so well.
I know, right?
Yeah.
We do get along very well.
No, that's so true. And even like we were talking, like you just asked me, can I come on your podcast?
Yeah.
And just the fact that you asked me, I'm like, of course you're coming on.
Well, I feel like me and you like connected so well at the start, and like it kind of just clicked. And like I didn't know anything about you or what you do, or anyone there, matter of fact. But then like I kind of like. It was your outfit, honestly. It was your outfit.
Oh, yeah,
I can't
that
lie.
was the first thing you said.
And that was the first thing. I was like, oh my God, I love your outfit. It's from Aritzia. Yeah, I know.
See, first
I was
impressions
looking
matter.
into my cart right now. Yeah.
So maybe that's your number 1 advice for all the students out there. Just dress really good.
Dress to impress, I promise.
Exactly. Go to
That's the
Aritzia.
way. Well, because people come up to you and compliment you, then that's how you get a conversation going.
Exactly. And that's such a natural way to connect with someone as well. Like you did such a good job that way.
Yeah.
You saw something in common. We both had similar outfit ideas and like tastes.
100%.
And then instantly we became friends. Like
I mean, I
brilliant.
wouldn't go up to someone wearing like, wearing the rags on them, but
sorry to all the viewers wearing rags.
If that's what you're comfortable in, but I'm not gonna come up to you, but
That's so funny.
Yeah.
Okay, shifting gears. I know we were talking a little bit about manifesting and vision boarding. So I wanted to talk to you more about that. Like, do you do that actively in your everyday life? Does that help you build like confidence as well?
Yeah. So I definitely have a lot set goals implemented in my mind, and I definitely have a lot of things I can see myself doing in the future. And I think a big thing to be successful is just like go for any opportunity that comes your way and set goals for yourself, obviously. And if you get let down once, keep trying.
Yeah.
Vision board wise. My vision board's in my brain.
Okay, no, that's fair.
I know a lot of people lay out their vision board, put it on their wall. My vision board's in my brain. But just like I can probably tell you, like every single day, I'm always thinking about my future all the time, and it is kind of nerve-wracking and scary because like I don't know exactly like what which direction I'm gonna go for in my life, but I see myself at a high stake, in a high
position.
Yeah. A high position somewhere out of Canada. But yeah, it definitely just like keeping a positive mindset and like knowing kind of where you stand and how you like view yourself is like a key in life.
No, it's so true. I'm the same way. Like I'm so driven and I'm always dreaming of my future.
Yeah.
And I feel like it's so interesting because like in your head you see this like end vision of yourself
on a yacht.
Yeah, exactly.
Cocktail in my hand.
Money everywhere in LA.
Gonna be us. Don't even worry.
Exactly.
You're saying next caller, daddy.
Yeah. Alex Cooper. Know where to find us.
They're gonna hit us up after this one.
But exactly, you have this vision, right?
Yeah.
And it's just so interesting how the path can get you there.
Yes.
When you start to dream about it.
Yeah, 100%.
Yeah, like my whole dream in my life was to have my own business.
Really?
And now I've done it, and I'm under 30, and I'm able to do it, and I feel so good about it as well. And I'm just excited for where the future's going to take me.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And under 30, having your own business is it's slim pickings for people who have that right now.
Thank you. Yeah, it's tough.
It's hard, especially in this economy and everything going on. It's definitely hard. So kudos to you for that.
Thank you so much.
You're welcome. You're going to be my vision board now.
Oh, you're so sweet. Oh my God. I can't wait to see you as that high executive.
Oh my gosh. I'm inviting you on my yacht. Don't even worry. You're going to be the first person
I want NHL tickets.
Okay, yeah, definitely NHL. Every guy that I talk to, they want to be on the NHL. I'm going to be there first. So.
Oh, nice. I like that. Yeah. I love it when like women in sports, like, what's that show that was on Netflix recently? And it was so good. Ballers or something. I forgot the name of it.
I don't know.
Did you watch it? And
no,
it was like sports
not.
Management.
I don't really like watch shows.
I feel like everything I tell you, you're like, I don't know.
I don't know.
Reference. You know, you're too driven. You don't have time for TV.
I honestly don't watch TV that much. Honestly, I'm gonna be honest with you. I listen to music. That's about it.
Okay, that's fine.
And of course, podcasts.
Of course, yeah. And the Ask For It podcast, your number one podcast that you listen to
every single night.
Exactly. Okay, well, before we wrap up, do you have any tips that you'd love to give students today that they can take into action to be able to get to the position you are, where you are, any opportunities that they're looking for?
Yeah. Honestly, I'm gonna keep it simple and just say yes. Just say yes to any opportunity that comes to you, whether it's small, whether there's no money behind it. Just go for it because you never know where that's gonna lead.
True.
And in the end of the day, like opportunity is an opportunity. If you don't get it, that's okay. You can keep moving forward and search for other ones. But like even like with the Ajax Pickering Board of Trade, like it got me this connection here. And I wouldn't be sitting here with you right now if I didn't go for that opportunity. And if I didn't go for that opportunity, then I wouldn't have that internship. So it kind of is just a chain and chain and chain and chain. And this is how you get connected with people, how you get networking with other companies.
True.
And maybe I'll meet someone who knows someone who's a part of the NHL. And then maybe I'll get there. You know, you never know who you meet and you never know who they're connected with. So definitely just say yes is what I'm going to say.
I love that. I know it's actually so cool. Like you went from Lone Star, from connection,
I know,
all the way to be on a podcast. Like it just ripples
you never know.
the way.
And the girl who got me connected, I literally like worked with her for like 2 months in the summertime.
Oh wow.
Yeah. So a very, very, very small time frame.
Yeah.
But that's another thing too, is just be nice to everyone and treat everyone the same because again, you never know who they are.
True.
And so since she liked me and we bonded well, like she gave me a good referral. And then
no, that's great advice. Like be authentic, be yourself. And you just never know where all of these things lead you.
Yeah.
Never
Exactly.
say, keep saying yes.
100%. Yeah. You can't, don't be who you're not, but definitely, confidence, just say yes and be nice to everyone.
That's amazing. I love that.
Yeah.
Thank you so much for coming on.
Thank you so much for having me.
Good luck on your second year at Laurentian.
Thank you. I'm so excited. We're going to meet up after that and we're going to rekindle. Maybe I'll be your intern next year.
Oh, yeah. Come back on the podcast as well. Not even intern. Maybe I'll just hire you as an employee. Let's see how it goes. I have big dreams for myself. So.
Okay, yeah. CEO next.
Exactly.
You'll see me. Next podcast, you'll see. So I'm actually with the Maple Leafs right now.
That would be awesome.
Yeah.
Then I hope to get me tickets to the game.
It's in my mind vision board. So.
Exactly. That's
you're
amazing.
Going to be the first person I get tickets for. Don't you worry.
Perfect.
Yeah.
And one thing we always do before we wrap up our episode is to say, can you just tell the viewers to keep asking for it? Keep
asking for it. You never know who you're going to meet. Keep asking for it.
Perfect. Thank you so much, Chandra.
Of course. Thank you so much for having me.
Thank you for listening to Ask For It. If this episode was helpful, I'd love if you subscribed and shared it with someone who needs to hear it. And if you're ready for a bit more support, I do offer one-on-one coaching. The link's in the show notes if you want to check that out. Until next time, keep showing up and don't forget to ask for it.